What's going on, guys? It's your boy Burrow77 coming to you live with my main man, Young Leg. What it do, Leg?
Now looking at the other games after spending the last 45 minutes looking at Real Madrid.
Yeah, for sure. We will get to the Madrid match. What's going on, Joe K? Good to see ya. Harlem Magic, appreciate you tuning in. TAA to score assist, we'll get there. What's going on, Jacob? Good to see you, brother. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. As always, I did have just a little bit of trouble uploading some of this stuff, so give me 1 second while I get things figured out here. Nope, we already have that one. Leg, what? You know what? I'll just let you start with Real versus Madrid, and I will jump in after I figure out which games did not upload for me. Give me 1 sec.
All right, well, this one, and I feel like Leal's president said it best when it's, well, we are inviting in the greatest club on the planet. You're right, and it's good to just kind of accept that. It makes it all a lot easier to rip the Band-Aid off. I'm on Real Madrid -1. Got a good number on it. It was like plus 115. I respect Lille. I remember seeing what they did over the last 3 years, and it has all kind of come crumbling down. I know somebody tried to make Andre Gomes went to Barcelona over Real Madrid at one point, and now he's playing them, and then he didn't even start. So I don't really know what narratives you want to run with for Lille, which is why I just have lots of different Real Madrid props and Real Madrid -1 and Real Madrid insert parlay to get a plus sign because they're going to win the game. That's where I'm at with it.
Yeah, 8-ball, I would probably go Madrid and over 1.5. Personally, I don't want to put an under on a French team whose lunch we might just completely fucking gobble. And then I will mention that Jonathan David has been kind of trying to get to Madrid. So if you want to get to Madrid, scoring against Madrid is definitely a way to put your name on the map. That said, other than Jonathan David, there's not a ton I'm loving from this Leal lineup. Number 8, the young bull in the midfield, is suspended on a red card, so I don't even get to watch him. But I jumped on Endrick for a goal at plus 275 on DraftKings earlier. As soon as I got the Madrid lineup from Twitter, threw it in Discord. That number has since moved to plus 175, but I still think it's a really good number. Vinny assist at plus 320 over on ESPN Bet is absolutely disrespectful. So I'm all over Vinny assist is a straight as well. We see that we got Kamavinga back, so I like Kamavinga for a shot on target for sure.
Well, I took him for just a straight-up shot on ESPN at -150. I think that number is awesome for a French player returning after 4 months going to France. I think the Tchouaméni numbers are pretty solid as well.
I agree with you. Two numbers that definitely stood out to me that I already took and threw up in Discord is Militao just to take a single shot is plus 125 on Fanatics, and Rudiger just to take a single shot is plus 125 on Fanatics. We both know those are set piece targets, and Militao will jack for chicks from outside the box as well. I also sprinkled just $5 on both of them to get 2 because they can get 2. So I took Militao and Rudiger to get 2 shots at plus 650. But again, I put $5 on each. My unit's about $50. So yeah, those are really small sprinkles for me, but I did really like them both for 1 shot and put half a unit on each to have 1. Fede Valverde shot on target, always got to be talked about. We also love Fede for shots in the first half. He's been cashing that really consistently lately for my boy Dre. But yeah, it's Madrid by 1 million here. What's going on?
Cards also. I'm just taking every single Spanish team's over in cards. It's been very lucrative so far. I don't know if that's just how it's going to go for the entire season. I'm not mad about it. But we do have Vinny, Bellingham, and Camavinga all playing. So if you get a line for over 2.5 cards for Madrid,
And Tooch, too. Like, I know
Well,
he hasn't.
you can look at our entire back line. Do you think Mendy's not going to hack somebody, or Rudiger or Militao won't hack down David a couple times? Like, Fetty might get pissed this game. Who knows? So we have a lot of candidates.
I definitely love this for a nice sprinkle on a long shot as well. Harlem Magic, Vinny to score an assist. Trying to get the juice down on Real Madrid money line. So does adding Bayern Munich versus Austin Villa over 2.5 makes sense? Yeah, I can definitely see that. I'm personally probably going to be on Bayern money line here. We'll get to that game in a second. I also like over 1.5 goals in the first half, and Bayern to score in each half. So we'll touch on that in a second. But yeah, I think the over 2.5 is there. Is fine there. Rude boy, yeah, you know it. Not Rude Van Nistelrooy, Rudiger. That's our new rude boy. No cards in NYC does stink, but that is why I am going to quickly plug BetUS. I use BetUS to bet cards because I also don't get them here in Michigan. If you want to use them, feel free. I have a 120% sign-up bonus code down here in the description. But anyway, since we were getting some questions on this one, I definitely want to start here and address some of the Byron stuff. Give me 1 second while I pull up my odds shopping tool. But Kane, anytime goal, if you're okay with laying minus numbers, I still think minus 115 is a perfectly playable number for Harry Kane. I do think that this lineup is definitely a little bit switched around with Gnabry on the right, Koeman on the left, Elise in the middle.
All right, let's just call it what it is. Musiala is not playing.
Yep, Musiala is not playing, which is kind of bitch made. But some stuff I really like is, number one, Kimmich for a shot on target. You can find Kimmich sitting around like minus 155 just to take a single shot. I think that makes a really nice parlay piece. And Alphonso Davies just to shoot the ball once was plus 130 on ESPN bet. So I've definitely took that. This one gets a little, at least Byron does, gets a little bit tougher on who is like an odd man out to take some shots, because on set pieces, Harry Kane's your target guy. He's big as fuck, and he's going to eat up all the headers. So, like, Upamecano and Kim aren't going to get super involved. But I do love Davies, who will bomb up the left wing a little bit and play in the counter, which Austin Villa love to play fast and go wide open. So I love Alphonso Davies just for a single shot at plus 130 over on ESPN bet.
I'm with you on that one. I'm actually making it a weird parlay for just random people to get shots, and he's on there. I did something fun last time Bayern played where I just took every single attacker to score assists. Yep. And I think 80% of them hit. So I'm not telling you to do that. Koeman's 50-50 for me, but Elise is a really easy one. I'm going to assume that Gnabry is going to be jacking for chicks also, since he doesn't get that much tick anymore. And Harry Kane, believe it or not, is still Harry Kane. So
yeah, turns out still Harry Kane.
Here's my Tillman shine. Shot outside the box is what I'd be looking at.
Also, as you guys know, we mention it every time Harry Kane plays. For a forward, dude's a massive fucking hack, and his card's normally like 5 or 6 to 1. So if you can get Kane for a booking at anything over like 4 to 1, I like that a lot. On the other side, Ollie Watkins to score assist. I love that. It's something to pair with Kimmich just to take a shot. Tielemans and Onana are both sitting right around like minus 140 as well. So I would maybe, if you want to do a little same game parlay, I think taking Tielemans and Kimmich both to have a shot will get you a plus number and is a nice little same game parlay here. As well. I was a little disappointed to see no Leon Bailey. Maybe he will come off the bench. I know he's been working his way back to full fitness, but I think Bayern moneyline at minus 135 is absolutely fucking criminal here. I do know Villa Park will be rocking because it's their first Champions League game in forever. But I think Bayern rolls here, and I think minus 135 on that moneyline is disrespectful. I
agree with you. And also, I think it was Black Thor said that he's going to be. What did he say? He said Ollie Watkins anytime goal scorer. I might just do to score or assist, man, just because his goal and assist numbers are so wild and seems more reliable. It is so Bayern Munich, like he's going to be dealing with Kim and Upamecano. I expect him to get fouled a shit ton. He's going to have to hold the ball up a little bit more. Kimmich is still in there. Dean Kimmich, Leimer will give you a hack. Alphonso Davies is fastest man alive. I don't know. If I'm banking on Ollie Watkins, I might look at the score assist number.
I'm right there with you. Elise, anytime goal. Yup. DeGrant, Leg definitely likes that. We also like the to score assist. I don't know if that number is playable. I don't have it in front of me. But
it is plus 125, I think, right now.
Yup. I love that because Elise is perfectly capable of doing both, but I do like him as a goal straight up.
Oh, you want to hear something really fun? I'm doing Elise to score assist and Vinny to score assist, and that's in at like 3-1 right now, a little bit over. So.
Love that. Vinny assist, yeah, I'm playing that straight up. Plus 320 is just an absolutely disrespectful number. Look how many guys he's got to pass the ball to. Villa is about to get fired. I took a long shot sprinkle on Byron team total over 4.5 at 11-1. I can see that. Blackthor is over 2.5 goals in the first half. Crazy. I wouldn't say it's crazy. It is high. So you'll be getting a good number on it. I actually love Byron to score a goal in both halves. I took that at plus 120 over on Caesars last night. So I'm definitely in on that as well. I also like the first half over 1.5. I got that on plus 110 on Caesars /ESPN. Both of them had it at plus 110 last night. As I mentioned, we got Alphonso Davies. Anything else you are dying to talk about in this one, Leg?
Again, if you want to talk cards here, guys, I mean, just look at Byron's back line. I don't know who the ref is, but I do know that from goalie to striker on Aston Villa, you can get cards from anyone. That entire back line, and Yoshi Kimmich can get you a card. You already mentioned that Kane can get you a card. It's early in the Champions League. They don't like giving out a ton of cards. It keeps the lines pretty low, but all the numbers look great. And one team is going to get very frustrated in this game. It's either going to be Aston Villa getting frustrated because they're getting railed, or Bayern Munich getting frustrated because they can't get in the back of the net to rail these guys. So that's all I'll say about this one. I won't let you know all the stupid parlays I have of cards in this. But Diego Carlos just looks – I already see a yellow card next to his face in this same picture that I'm going to look at later. So
Black Door, I definitely don't hate both teams to score first half here. I think Aston Villa gets a big surge from the crowd being their first Champions League game in a long time. I also don't hate Villa to score first if you want a little bit of a sprinkle there. So yeah, I can definitely get behind both teams to score in the first half. You should be getting like plus 215, plus 225 on that last I checked. So I'm with it. Fernando, I definitely don't hate Gnabry anytime goal at plus 200 either. So we'll keep it moving. We already talked Real Madrid. We already talked Aston Villa versus Byron. Next one I want to talk about for sure here is Benfica versus Atleti. Look, Atleti kind of suck outside the Wanda. I don't know if you guys have watched them in La Liga, but they've struggled with teams like Celtic and they've struggled with teams like Rayo Vallecano. They are not the same team outside of the Wanda Metropolitano as they are at home. I do like Griezmann. I think he can just score or assist. DePaul is a fucking hack. Larnett is a decent shooter out there as a wingback. Lino, you guys know I love him for a shot on target. I think this is a better lineup than I've seen in a minute from Atleti, but I think Benfica is really live here at home. And the entire reason is because Angel Di Maria exists. And as a former Madrid boy, you know he fucking hates Atleti. So I'm on Di Maria to score an assist at plus 210. He probably does have a short leash. He is getting long in the tooth. I expect him to play about 60 to 65 minutes, but I expect him to make an impact. Articolongu as well. I took him for 2 shots and a shot on target in a same game parlay over on FanDuel. I got that at like plus 107, I want to say. Give me 1 second here. Yeah, I got that at plus 107. I think that's a really good number. I like him to shoot twice. I like him to put a shot on target. They were both sitting around like minus 140. Didn't feel like paying the juice to do both of them as a straight, so I parlayed them at plus 107. Thought that was a really nice price with some good correlation. And then is Lenormand not playing? Lenormand's not playing, which is oh no, Lenormand, he is on Atleti, right?
Yeah, he's on the bench.
Yeah, so he's on the bench. That sucks. I'm on Lenormand for a shot at plus 115. Even if he subs on, that's something I like. I'll live with the fact that I bet it early, and if I lose on that one, fuck me. But
hold on, you want to replace one for that? I just got Otamendi for a shot at.
That was the other guy I was looking at, was Otamendi, who is the big target guy.
105, I think.
Yep, I really like Otamendi as well as a pivot there. I also don't hate Witzel to take a shot at like plus 180, plus 185, but I'm not banking on it. He's not the same guy that Lenormand is. But yeah, I kind of like Benfica on a draw no bet here, sitting at like plus 115.
I agree completely, knowing how Atleti travels and knowing how hard it is to play at Benfica Stadium. The only thing that I'm really confident in for Atleti is Correa to have a card and also his shot on target. I got almost at even money. I was like minus 105 for Correa to get a shot. And he's kind of slithery with how he does it. He will get – it's not going to be pretty, but he will get one shot. It's kind of like anytime I know we're about to play an inferior opponent, but I'll still take Madrid, goalkeeper, 3 saves. It's just like one of them where it's like, yeah, I mean, I don't plan on something going bad, but I know this will happen. I don't plan on Correa coming out here and scoring goals, but I do think that the striker for Atleti can get us at least one shot on a rectangle.
Yep, I totally agree with you. Lorenzo, give us a couple of minutes. We'll circle back, and I'll talk about the Madrid game again quickly here to end the show. Let me just kind of power through the rest of the stuff, and then we'll circle back for you, Lorenzo. Cream AGS plus 300 and Grease to score assist is what I have. I like that. Harlem Magic, Articulungu, I definitely think can score at plus 300. I like that. And I Grease to score assist at plus 125. He's the only guy that's been doing shit on this Atleti offense. So if you want to be with Atleti, I think you got to go with Griezmann there. Halftime draw plus 110. I don't hate that. I don't know. I want to be with Benfica. I know this crowd's gonna be fucking nuts. Benfica is a UCL staple. They know how to win games like this. I am big on a Di Maria fuck you Atleti game because he is a Madrid guy at heart. So I do like Di Maria here, and I do like being with Benfica. I can see a halftime draw at plus 110, but it wouldn't shock me to see Benfica get in the back of the net first half. I'm not saying Atleti can't tie it 1-1 in the first half. I just think that Atleti down the stretch is gonna be tough. I can see a slow start too, so I definitely don't hate the halftime draw at plus 110. Fernando, Di Maria, Xavi Simons, Vinny to score assist. I definitely don't hate that, Jacob.
Put Elise instead of Xavi Simons.
What'd you say?
I said should have put Elise instead of Xavi Simons.
Benfica might score first. Yeah, I can definitely get behind that as well. Harlem Magic. Let's keep it moving here. Liverpool versus Bologna. I have absolutely nothing in pocket for this one. I'd look at Orsolini shot on target. I'd look at Ndoye shot on target. I don't want to get super involved with this one. Posh is always a good look on the back line at plus money for a single shot. I think he's sitting at like plus 150, plus 155 last night. I don't know how you go away from Diaz. He's been absolutely red hot. McAllister to put a shot on frame. If you want to get involved in Salah, we know he takes penalty kicks. I think Poole completely fucking dominate this game. I could see them scoring 3 or 4-0. Bologna on the road is just absolutely anemic.
I like sneaking in a TAA to score assists maybe, or maybe just straight up assists. He's going to be taking a lot of free kicks. Bologna is not talented enough to actually keep up with this Liverpool side, unfortunately. Gravenberch is another one for me. I like his shot on target. I like his shot outside the box. He's been playing absolutely fantastic. Diaz to score assists is another one for me. Nunez, maybe look at Nunez first half shots. He'll probably take 14, maybe put one on target. I wouldn't bank on him for a goal or for even shots on target, but I do know
he will shoot.
He'll kick him towards the end line for sure.
Facts. Black Thor, I don't hate Pool first half team total over 1.5 just because I don't respect Bologna at all on the road in Anfield. But I will just say that Liverpool has been cagey in the first half and then pours on the goals second half. It's just
I'll tell you straight up, Black Thor, that you're just going to be frustrated as fuck watching Darwin Núñez in the first half if you take that bet. It could easily hit, and if you get the right number on it, I'm here for it. But you're also going to watch Darwin Núñez piss away what probably could be like 3 or 4 goals, and you might be a little pissed off if Luis Diaz and Salah don't carry you in that first half.
I kind of tend to agree with you. And the other thing is if Núñez somehow is finding the back of the net, this is kind of a lock. But again, like I said, Liverpool has one of the best defensive ratings if you're a metrics guy in the EPL. And they have kind of all season started slow and cagey. Took Diaz anytime goal scorer. Yup, love that. Like TAA. Are we getting a better line on Real Madrid? It's because Mbappe is not going to play. Mbappe was rumored to play. He's not going to play. If you're getting Madrid at minus 125 on the money line, fucking smash. Anyway, let's keep it moving into this game. I don't have anything in pocket, but I am going to find some bets in this game. First of all, Coop Meters just to hit the fucking rectangle. Weston McKennie to hit the rectangle. Maybe even to assist. I'm not going to get involved in Dusan. I know that he probably will score, but I'm just not there with him yet. I do like Yildiz, Bremer, Card. Look, it's not that I don't respect RB Leipzig. I love Xavi Simons, but I don't know how many goals they're going to score. Juventus hasn't given up a single goal this entire. Well, I guess they did give up one to PSV. I think it was an own goal, but whatever. I like Xavi Simons, big game Xavi Simons, and we obviously saw Sesko showing out under the bright lights last UCL match as well. So I could see getting involved in Shimons or Sesko. Openda is starting to find it a little bit, so I don't hate both teams to score over 2.5 here. I am just a little sketched out with Juve playing absolutely magnificent defense. Baumgartner is another guy who I like for shot volume as well.
I think that putting plus 220 on a Weston McKennie shot on target is absolutely disrespectful. I'm going to be taking that one. I know he's playing back a little bit further, and he's probably going to play more defensively. But on set pieces, he's not even the biggest guy out there, but he gets on the end of every fucking set piece. He is dangerous as hell in the box on set pieces, and he plays really intelligent football. Other one I'm looking at is Kalulu for just a shot attempt, plus 115. I love that. He's a guy that doesn't mind having one from 30 yards out. He's another target in the box. He'll get in for the scrums. Him and Bremer, I think, are probably good for Yellows today. They're also playing with 2 very young fullbacks. They're going to have to deal with Sesko and Openda. I lean Sesko more than Openda. Openda has infuriated me to the point where Benjamin Sesko, I wanted him to lead this team, but I'm rolling with Sesko here. I think he's good for 2 shots on target, and I wouldn't hate him to get a goal, but also, like Oak said, it is Italian defense. Juve is the epitome of Italian defense, and this is going to be probably one of the harder ones to watch, especially looking at that Leipzig midfield, where I hope they're not playing in that shape. I hope they're going to have Xavi sitting underneath both these guys.
Yep.
Otherwise, you might want to play him as a wing, because I wouldn't make him play defense. Fuck that.
Right. I can see both teams to score here just because RB Leipzig desperately need home goals, and that's where they do their best work. But again, Juve has been just incredibly stout defensively. I can get behind both teams to score. I don't have any action down on it yet. It's something I'll think about. We do have to keep moving very, very quickly. Oh, yeah, 310 views. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate you always for tuning in. Strum versus Bruges. I'm going to make this simple. I like the over. Jungala is the guy I would look at. Maybe even Olsen for Bruges. I'm not going to get involved in player props with this. We're going to keep this one really fucking short and keep it moving. So I like the over 2.5. I can see both teams to score as well. Bruges probably should have scored 3 goals against Dortmund. I know they'll want revenge for that. So I like the over 2.5 here. We'll keep it fucking moving.
I was going to say, I didn't even know they were playing. So.
Yep, we'll keep it moving into Zagreb versus Monaco. There is some stuff we could spend some time on with Monaco. It's Minotoma and Mbolo are the guys I would look at. Other than that, I'm on Petrovic to score, assist, big game, fucking European night guy. All he does is get fucking buckets or assists on European nights. So I'm on Petrovic to score, assist at plus 210. I want to circle back around to the Real Madrid game so I can take care of Lorenzo real quick. Vinny, anytime assist, plus 320 on ESPN bet. And Endrick, anytime goal scorer. I got it quickly at plus 275. I'm still good with taking it at plus 170. Like Camavinga shot on target, like Fede Valverde shot on target. I'm on Militao and Rudiger each just to take a single shot full game at plus 125 over on Fanatics. I'm on Alphonso Davies just to take no, that's not this game. But anyway, Jonathan David, you could talk me into a goal for him because he does want to make his way to Real Madrid. I think our defense is pretty stout. I think we're going to beat the absolute fuck out of this Farmers League French side. So yeah, I'm all over Madrid. Money line, Madrid team total over 1.5.
I can't wait to tweet. Is this team better without Mbappe after we win this game? I can't wait to start it.
We will see. Anyway, guys, I really appreciate you all for tuning in. I know we had to plow through that super quickly. I think I did a little bit better job preparing last night. This 7-game slate is really difficult to do all at once. So I want to remind you guys, please follow me and Leg at Burrow77 on Twitter and IG. Leg's links are all down here in the description. 2FootTalk coming tonight at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. We will be live breaking down the entire weekend slate. That link is in the description as well. Please, please, please like and subscribe here on YouTube. Your subscription on YouTube means fucking everything. It costs you nothing. It helps me and Leg out a ton. And then check the links in the Discord or in the description for the Discord. $15 a month. I publish all my first half shot data for the entire season there. I track it for Serie A, EPL, and La Liga because they offer those matches for every single game. And last but not least, if you need an offshore to bet bookings like Leg and I do, I go to BetUS where I can bet all of my bookings there. Anyways, Hala Madrid, we fucking out here. Madrid by a million. Best of luck on all your bets. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm running the outro. Let's get the fuck out of here. Deuces.
Peace.
We outside.